The Use of Life, a JRPG with a book-style storytelling which changes slightly according to your choices. Turn-based combat combined with quick-time events and character customization which defines your battles in huge ways. So let's take a look if the Use of Life is for you. You are playing as Goshi, the future chieftain of a rabbit folk village. But after a dragon attacked and destroyed and killed everyone in the village, you find yourself blacked out in a jail cell with a charming and sometimes sarcastic companion, newly found powers and the path of vengeance laid out in front of you. The Use of Life revolves around the choices you make. Taking rash actions, for example, changes your behavior in future scenes, giving you different options to choose from when meeting other characters. You meet those characters in predetermined scenes during your travels through a fixed map. Like this bandit, for example, who was relieving himself, making for a rather awkward interaction followed by a combat. Some paths, however, provide randomized encounters with either left behind goods, gold, or angry enemies ready for a fight. If you run into enemies, you will be battling them in 3 pre-planned actions each turn. Your actions can either be using an item, melee hitting with your basic or special attacks, using your newly found magical powers, or by going into a defensive stance, increasing your chance to dodge or guard against the next attack. Every time you act, your enemy strikes as well, which results in a quick time event. You can dodge or guard against the incoming attack. Depending on your timing, the attacks can be dodged perfectly, just graze you, hit or even crit you if you use the wrong key. Although, I have to warn you, some enemies act faster than others, so go and train your reflexes if you want to succeed. Winning against enemies or successfully avoiding dangerous situations will result in gaining experience points which can be used to increase your stats or learn new skills. The stats typically increase your power and health overall, but also can increase your time you have to dodge an attack or give you more detailed information about the incoming attacks. Furthermore, they influence your chances and options during scenes where you can avoid enemies, look for clues or talk your way out of threatening situations. New skills are obtained by upgrading one of the 4 classes you can play as. However, you can increase all of them if you want to. Next to the stats and skills, your equipment is also customizable, since you can obtain different types of armor and weapons, which influence your fighting style even further. To summarize, this game offers you a turn-based combat linked with quick-time events, choices you can make which influences the story and how the notable characters interact with you, and a customization which gives you many options on how to face your enemies. The Use of Life is planned to release in the spring of 2022, but you can currently play a demo version of the first chapter of the story on Steam. So if you liked what you saw, then you should wishlist this game on Steam, because The Use of Life is definitely for you. Thanks for watching and goodbye.